What's up, everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie Barbecue. What I'll be making today is we're going to be making some pork kebabs or pork skewers, whatever you want to call them. That's what we're making. Anyway, found these pork tenderloin on sale for $2 a piece, so I figured this would be a perfect recipe to go with it. Anyway, what we're going to be using with the pork is we're going to be using some red onion. We're going to be having some red peppers. I may get creative tonight when this stuff is marinating and go out and buy a pineapple and add some of that in. I'm not 100% sure on that. Our marinade is going to be a marinade that I've used before. I really like it. The people at Sabauce sent me another pack of their marinade, and this is pretty much how their marinade comes from the factory. This is actually in one of those cold pack things since it needs to stay cold when it gets shipped. So this gets sent with it. You have some instructions that go along with it. You get a lime, a seasoning pack, and you also get the bag that the meat is going to get marinated in. So anyway, this is going to have a chance to marinate for about 18 to 24 hours, depending on when I want to get that grill set up. So what I need to do now is I need to get, excuse me, I dropped something. I need to get this pork cut up. Now you can cut the pork as big or as small as you want. I've already kind of started on it just to kind of see how big I wanted them. What I came up with is I'm just going to cut this pork tenderloin into medallions about an inch thick and then cut those in half, and that's going to leave us about that big right there. So I'm going to continue cutting this and then get our marinade added. So I've done a few videos using this marinade, and people have asked me what the flavor profile is, and I really cannot put my finger on it. I mean, it does have kind of that Mediterranean, almost kind of a Middle Eastern kind of a flavor to it, but I really can't put my finger on it. All I know is it's good. And you know what? One thing I forgot to mention about this is if you order either a gallon of this or a 4-pack, you get free shipping and you get this free basting brush. The coupon code is FreeShipSabauce. All Sabauce's information is going to be in the description below. I'm telling you, I like this stuff. I actually had a giveaway where I gave away some of this to, I forgot if it was one person or two people, but anyway, I think they liked it. Anyway, we got all our pork in this bag. I don't want to overuse this stuff. I don't want to just have a bunch of leftover marinade because this stuff is too good to just be wasting. Alright, that looks good to me. I'm going to go ahead, we're going to zip this up, get this in the refrigerator overnight. Also, I have these skewers. I'm using wooden skewers. I do have the metal ones. I prefer the wooden ones, but I'm going to also soak these as well. They didn't fit completely in this container. I couldn't find anything that they would fit in right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these soak till tomorrow. And then about 5 hours before the cook, I'll flip them upside down and get the other side done. Anyway, see you tomorrow. So I've had a chance to let this pork marinate for about 22 hours. I was able to soak these skewers in something that was big enough to cover them all, so they've been soaking for about the same amount of time. Anyway, now that we need to do is go ahead and get these things put together. As much or as little vegetables as you want on it. I thought I might go out and get some pineapple, and then I looked at the price on that and I was like, you know what, not this cook. Anyway, let's go ahead and get these things on. And I just have the vegetables cut into bite-sized pieces. Use as many or as little as you want. I'm going pork, onion, then I'm going to hit it with some of these red peppers that I have here. And I'm probably going to be going with 2 pieces of vegetables at a time. So again, we're just going to hit it with this pork. Come back, hit it with this onion. And I folded that in half, so that's like 2 pieces right there. Get this red pepper on. And we'll just continue doing that until I get all these skewers done. We're going to be cooking on my Weber Kettle grill. I have that getting heated up right now. So next time you see me, we'll be out getting busy. We are out at the Weber grill. I have this thing humming. I have it kind of sectioned off with these bricks here, and I'm going to go ahead and get these kebabs on. And my coals are kind of in the middle here, so I'm going to put the skewers on like this so there's no direct heat over these ends of the skewers. And I have a thermometer with me. We're going to make sure that we cook this until we get to an internal temperature of 145 minimum. And it looks like I have a few more kebabs. So you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and throw these other two on the side for some indirect heat. I did pour a little bit of marinade in a bowl, so we are going to brush a little bit of marinade on this a little further down in the cook. We've gone about 5 minutes on this. I'm going to go ahead and start turning them over. And it looks like we're starting to get some crusting on that bottom side. And once I have these cooked a little bit more, we are going to go ahead and brush some of that marinade on them. I'm going to leave these two outside ones alone. I'll let these go about another 5 minutes with the lid on, and we'll check back on them. We've let these go about another 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and turn them on whatever side hasn't had any of that direct heat yet. And then in another 5 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start applying that marinade on top of it. These four are just about done. I'm at about 139 degrees average on it. So we're going to go ahead and just start basting them down. And off camera, I'm going to go ahead and get all the sides on this. And I'm probably going to be taking these off of the grill in about another 3 or 4 minutes once I turn them and get all these sides done. So here's our final product right here. I just put it over a bed of orzo pasta, and when I was cooking that pasta, I did add about 3 tablespoons of that marinade to the pasta water. So let's see how that tastes as well as these skewers. Let's get tasting. This is a wrap. These pork kebabs got to about 150 degrees by the time I got them all marinated down and got them off the grill. Now it's time to see if this is as good as it looks. I'm just going to go ahead and pull off. Make sure I get plenty of onions and everything up in there. Alright. Let me get some of this red pepper. That is nice. Vegetables that are cooked down, meat tender. That marinade is definitely hitting. Let's see what this orzo pasta tastes like. That is a winner right there. As a matter of fact, I might, well, man, I just told you how to make it. No need to do a video on it. I still might do it though. This stuff is good. I could see adding that marinade to some rice. Like I said, it went well with this pasta, but anyway, like I said, I'm going to put all of Sabauce's information in the link below, as well as that coupon code for free shipping and the basting brush with the order of 4 or a gallon. Anyway, thanks for stopping by No Hippie Barbecue. I appreciate it. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.